Top Forest TV, my name is Jack and welcome to my preview of the Cardiff City game at the weekend. You know, it's a lunchtime kickoff in front of the Sky cameras, so you know we don't have to pay 10 quid for iFollow. But yeah, I think it could be an interesting game. You know, they're off the back of a 2-0 loss like we are. You know, they're not going to be in the best of, you know, sort of confident. Neither are we. I think it's going to be a game that really could define Sabri's reign at the club in terms of like the way it goes. Obviously, the club have said that they're 100% behind him, and then they've got no desire to sack him. But it could really sort of turn the fan base against him. It's not something I want to happen. I really like Sabri. He did a good job last season. You know, did some got some incredible results under him. You know, you just got to look back at, you know, that game against West Brom when we were outplayed and we managed to get a point. The Leeds game at home where we got the 2-0 win. You know, games like that, you just can't really say, oh, you know, that's it, get lost Sabri, you know, all that's been forgotten. Because you can't. He got us the biggest league finish in a decade, a 20-goal season striker for the first time in almost 20 years. You know, he's done some really, really big things at the club. But, you know, I think the way he's been playing recently, the way things are going since lockdown, it's not really excusable. You can't really say, well, look what he did last year, he did a really good job. You know, I don't want to forget what he did, and I believe he can still do that. But, you know, if things keep going wrong, then it might, you know, go downhill. And I think this game could really define that. If it's a performance like Barnsley and like QPR, fans are going to get on his back, fans are going to start turning. You know, I'm not Sabri in or Sabri out, I'm leaning more towards Sabri in. I'm holding my judgment really because, you know, I really like Sabri and I like what he's done, and I believe if he changes a few things, we could really be up there. But if he doesn't and he's too stubborn with the way that he wants to play, it might switch my opinion on him, to be honest. So yeah, in terms of the score, it could be anything really. I expect probably a draw, to be honest. If I'm using my head, I think it'll probably be a draw. But using my heart, I'll go with 1-0 Forest. Maybe we could emulate how we played against them at their ground last season, getting a goal on the break. That seems to be Sabri's style. You know, hopefully it switches to a more possession-based tactic, because with the players we've got, you know, Freeman, Carvalho, Silva, they're really good on the ball. You know, if we can get them on the ball and get them moving it about, we could be a real force. But the way Sabri wants to play with long balls and counter-attack football, it just doesn't really suit the kind of players we have. But yeah, goal scorer for me, I'm going to go with Joe Lolly. I think Joe Lolly might score one of his trademark curling efforts. But yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting game. Two evenly matched sides. You've got to say really, both off the back of 2-0 losses. We're not really the best form or the highest confidence going into this game, but I'm interested to see how it goes. So if you did enjoy it, hit the like button, subscribe to Talk Forest TV if you're new around here, and come on, you Reds.